think I might have got it, but I just gotta wait for everything to load. There we go. So now I should. Sorry guys, I'm trying. Let that load, and that should pop up in here as my luck. Huh. Well, it says I'm right here, so fuck it. Aha, there we go. Lillian, hi, how are you? I'm fighting with my new software trying to get it to work, but I think I might have just figured it out. But I want to try to multi-stream, so gotta get it figured out. I'm laggy. Let me give it a minute and see if it gets any better now that I got it set up. And I'm not playing with stuff. Much more. You didn't know. Oh, guys like and sub, by the way, thank you. HS. I don't know what that means. I save these because they make for good, like, stoppers if you're trying to find a vacuum leak and you need to block, like a purge valve or something like that. These things are great, so I save them. Also, if you like to chew on rubber pieces, they're great to chew on. modern cars and just replace them. Is that right? I only worked on older cars. So, the problem with injectors is the only like surefire way to test them is to have a machine that pushes fuel through them and injects them at the right pulse that the vehicle would do it. So this machine, you put the injector in. I don't know if you've seen them online where like it has a clear front and it spits them all and you can watch them. That's the only true fire way to test it without having it in the car. And even then it's still a little iffy. But the cost of doing that test is similar, if not the same, as the cost of a new injector, unless you're talking about a diesel. So you might as well replace the injector. And for the cost of them on gassers, they cause a lot of issues by not replacing them. So, like if you take them out, you almost might as well. But they do make injector cleaner or like throttle body valve cleaner. You can spray on them. Use a little wire brush. Just make sure there's no debris on any of the ports. Don't push anything down into the ports. Just be really careful with them. Like these ones, I replaced one of them and I cleaned the other ones with injector cleaner, sprayed them up, and I just sprayed them. I didn't really do anything else, so that sprayed them upside down like this so that everything could fall out, nothing would like droop down in. But in a perfect world, yes, they should always be replaced. And if you have the money, you might as well so you don't fight with it. So it's just economical at the end of the month. Yeah, that's a lot of mechanics because it's like, well, I think it's this part. Is it gonna cost you more money to either pay me to like correctly diagnose it and figure out what the issue is, or are you gonna pay me more money to just throw this part at it and see if it fixes it? So like, that's kind of an option that you always have to weigh as a mechanic and mostly as a service writer, like, how can I make this the most, or like get the customer the most bang for his buck with this without charging him a ton and still get the job done correctly? So I don't know, like Michigan cars are really shitty, so it comes down to like, most shops try to be really good drivability shops, like give you an idea of if you have an issue, how long you can drive it. Yeah, of course, man, thanks for asking. I love explaining, so if I ever over explain, you tell me, but I love teaching. So thanks for asking. since there's not much built up, I'm not going to use my wheel on it. I'm just going to rough them up a little bit. Make sure there's no debris. How's everybody doing today? Having a good Thursday? Get ready for that weekend, long weekend. Now we gotta put some new intake gaskets on our intake and throw that back together and we're pretty much done. Hey Dr. Not So Happy, how's the quality? Is it better or worse than usual? I switched my software and I'm trying to figure it out, but I think I got a little tweaking to do. even after spraying it out. A small vacuum leak on your intake can cause a world of issues that you would never imagine. Always take care when you're doing this stuff. And it'll have you scratching your head because you never think to check your intake. At least I never did. Does it take a couple extra minutes? Yes. But look at all that buildup that could have potentially gotten between the gasket and the intake, causing the vacuum leak. So now I'm going to spray it off one more time, just to make sure that nothing's left from the rag. Dry it with my blowgun, throw it back in. Well, put the gasket down, throw it back in. been having issues with this truck, so I'm just making sure there was no cracks in the intake or something hiding. This is the intake manifold for a 2015 GMC Sierra. Also, hi, Wandering Repairman, welcome back, fella. And then with intake gaskets, I like to do a little bit of grease instead of oil, because grease fills them gaps and partially liquid, so it doesn't compress. So if you compress the gasket in the intake and there's a little bit of a gap, that grease will fill that gap. God, I gotta stop vaping. I'm out of breath from. Anybody got any tricks or tips on how to do that? I've tried before, I've never been able to. Daniel, my brother, how are you? How are you today? And yeah, I do vape. Been vaping since I was like 14, I think. But I want to quit. I want to, I don't know, change my lifestyle. I want to eat healthier, live healthier, stop vaping, you know, live longer. I don't know, be with my wife and my son as long as I can, I guess. Not sponsored. I just got this knife, and oh my god, that thing is sharp. I haven't used it yet. Watch this. Straight out the box. That's insane. The last time, Wandering Repairman, like I deal with a lot of, I don't know, mental health stuff. I had a really, really rough childhood, so I got PTSD, like really bad anxiety, depression. And when I quit, it just like accentuates all those in monstrous ways. And then I just immediately give up because I hate feeling like that. I think I need to go through like a doctor and like slowly taper off or something. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta get insurance first. It is legal, and I do partake at night, like to sleep and stuff. just replaced these like 2 weeks ago, so we're gonna warranty these out. So I gotta make sure they go back in the bags. That's why I grabbed my knife, so I can cut them open a little nicer instead of stretching them and ripping them to shit. Yeah, it's GMC, and I appreciate that wandering. That's really good for you too, man. I can't stand running. I don't know. Like, I used to be an athlete. I played soccer, basketball, which is like heavy running sports, and I don't mind running after the ball or running for a reason. I just have never liked running just to run. I do work out and I do exercise, and I mean, obviously I do manual labor for a living, which helps, but I don't know, I've been putting shit into my body for since I've been a teenager, really, since like 12 years old is when I started on drugs and got away from them when I was like 19, but never really got away from vaping, never got away from the really bad eating habits or sleeping habits or any of that. And I don't know, I got a 1.5-year-old, I'm married, been married for 4 years, and I don't know, I can already feel my body deteriorating, and I'm only 25, and I want to be like, I don't know, I want to be 75, 80, meet my great-grandchildren one day, you know, if I have them, but that's all stuff that I want, and that only comes if I learn how to be healthier. Guess I just got to give it to him and let it go. Good for you, man. Good for you. 24 at a time. It's a 25 or 2015 DLC. Yeah, we are similar. That's for sure. Daniel, have you joined my Discord community or my Facebook community? I can't. Like, there's no way to message on YouTube, but if you join those, it'd be easier to stay in contact. I can set you up as a mod on one of them, and same with you, Repairman, but I have your email, so I can send you those links, and I think you're on one of them already. I do grow and raise my own food. I actually live on a homestead. I used to kayak. I sold my kayak when I had my son, but I used to go fishing all the time and stuff like that. I love it. Don't mind me walking away to read your messages. I got my rear camera facing here so that you guys can see better, and then I'm reading the messages off my computer. So don't think I'm ignoring you, I'm just reading. Daniel, I have one of the Facebook accounts that I have linked in my bio for YouTube. But the one that I'm making for like this community is called Customer States Automotive. It's a page. I think it's only got like 3 followers, but I'll set that link up too. I just haven't gotten to it. And then Discord. I mean, Discord is really more for messaging, but there's a lot of people that use it, so I want to be on there for like a community. Like, hey man, I got this wrong with my car. Do you have any ideas? And I can give them my idea, or bounce ideas off each other. Kind of same with marketing and content creation. I'm learning how to create my own brand really well, so I want to kind of help others with that, I think. Yeah, of course, man. I don't know. Do you create content, Daniel? It's so hard for me to go look at your profiles while I live stream, and then when you go back, it's just as hard to go through the chat and stuff. So like unless you comment on one of my like normal videos or my shorts, it's super hard for me to get back to your guys' profiles. That's why I'm trying to make the Facebook and Discord stuff so I can actually like interact with you guys and I don't know, provide value outside of the stream. I am gonna start doing that. I tried last Sunday? But nobody tuned in for it. But I am gonna start doing that as my following grows more, and like I have people that actually want that. I'm also young, so unless people like see me work and watch the kind of quality that I do, I generally kind of get written off as like, oh, this kid doesn't know what he's doing. But I mean, for those that watch me all the time, you can see that I take a lot of pride in what I do and like do quality work. So I'm also kind of building that reputation, that confidence in my ability. I have seen that. I've watched it a couple times. That thing's badass. I'm getting another one of those. That's sweet. And their lifetime warranty? Yeah. I'm so bad to get in after the fact. Highly recommend if you ever do this job, put the bolts in before you put this in the truck and just keep it right side up so that you don't have to fight with it. Speaking from experience. Guys up first. highly recommend. Do not forget the foam padding. Otherwise, that high pressure fuel pump is very, very loud inside the cab. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. I'm definitely trying to build something up where I can, I don't know, I don't want to do like courses like everybody else does, because I don't feel like I mean, I could definitely provide value as far as mechanic courses or like how to start out as a content creator, but I want to like give that information away for free and build my brand and my account by doing that. It's like, I don't know, I don't believe in gatekeeping or I don't know, like stepping over others to become successful. Like, there's definitely enough to go around for all of us to be successful. That's how I feel. So, yeah, let me get in. meditate makes your swivels nice and strong. Hey, quiet down.
You want it clean?
No, I want it quiet. And clean. Both. Both is good.
I don't know why this thing is so damn loud. All the other ones are loud, but not this loud. They're not supposed to be.
messages aren't coming through on my streaming software, but they do come through on YouTube, so I'm going to read through some of them and respond to you guys. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sorry, I got a service call. He's going to call back here. Oh, good wandering. What's going on, Eddie? Thanks for stopping by, brother. That carbon deposit on the firewall near the expansion valve on the AC may be exhausted. I don't know. Let me look. It looks like it's just a tear in the insulation. Steady. I've been dealing with a blown engine. How blown are we talking? A good mechanic is a team player. I have a hole the size of my fist. A 350 is a 7-cylinder. It was an 8-cylinder and now it's 7. When I can finally buy an engine, I'm going to get my piston back. Yeah, it started with my oil pressure. That sounds like a fun project, yeah. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands up real quick. We're going to hook the scanner up to this car, command the fuel pump on so that I don't have to just crank and crank and crank to get fuel up. Then we're going to start. BRB, gotta wash my hands. Doesn't let me see the chat on this. Like it does, but only part of the messages. I had the last one I got was when we were talking about me trying to quit vaping. That's so weird. I'm not sure. I will get back to the messages as soon as I get back to my computer. These tools make it nice because they sky out. Never mind, this won't let me do it. Normally, you're supposed to be able to click fuel pump enable and it'll just kick the fuel pump on because it's electronic and send all that fuel to the fuel room. Now I'm just trying to increase my fuel rail pressure by putting fuel in there and trying to make sure it's doing it the way that I want it. Good that sounds. Oh, yeah. Barely even hear it. That's how good it sounds. I assure you, though. It is running. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Yes, sir. Alright guys, I have to take this guy on a long test drive, see if it misfires, and kind of grab some of this data and check it out, and I gotta take my phone with me just in case anything bad happens. So, I'll be live again in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Go take a break, go take a pee, go get a drink, come back. Oh yeah. Catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.